Hey, what's going on, good people? It's your folks, man. ULODG. And I'm back to make y'all another quick little video. We're gonna keep this one less than 10 minutes for show. Let's get the business out the way up top. So, these videos and these series is always for those that's 18 years of age plus, so 18 years over and over. If you are not quite 18, which is 17 and under, I ask humbly and respectfully that you click off this video or any content on this channel. And don't worry, just keep living. You'll get an opportunity to absorb this good content. But until then, I'm going to need you to be patient. Love you, respect you. We'll go ahead and swipe, click on this something else. This isn't for you. YouTube, how you feeling today? So, as always, these videos or any content that comes from this channel is for adult educational purposes and entertainment. Everything you see on this channel will be in accordance with California state laws and regulations. And nothing, I mean absolutely nothing on this channel is for sale or for barter. And if you guys don't know what barter is, that is trade, okay? Now we got all the business out the way. How you guys feeling? Most importantly, is how you living. I'm always wishing you and yours nothing but the best. Consistently pray that you wish me and mine the same. As you can see, we got an overcast. It's not super gloomy, but it's overcast. Sunday, a little windy, a little chilly, but we got to see today, so we all in favor. So I just want to, off the top, express that my channel's new, so I don't have a lot of comments or things of that nature, but I always want to ask that you be respectful if you see someone who may have comment, whether you agree with their opinion or you don't, as well as with my opinions. You respond respectfully, or just keep it to yourself, if you don't mind, please. We all adults, because you're supposed to be 18 and over, so let's act accordingly. Oh, look at the beautiful bird just flew in the tree. All right, cool. You got that out the way. So what I want to kind of make a video on and chop it up with you guys goes along a little bit of what I was saying. Everybody has a different style of how they do things. A lot of great growers out there, a lot of new growers out there in this cultivar game, and we all have different methods of doing things. So I'm going to show y'all a little something. It's not my first time doing this process, and it's not what I do every single process. It's how I'm feeling at the time. So on 4 dubs, we dropped the bean, and for that Raiders first round pick, Fernando Mendoza, we dropped the bean for Mendoza. And I'm going to show you this germination, propagation method I'm doing for those particular 2 beans. And as I say, you may not agree. Will it come out and work? Sometime it do, sometime it doesn't. This weather is not necessarily helping the process in a timely manner, but everything works out in time. So let me bring you down. So as you can see, we got 2 pots there with 2 water bottle humidity domes over the pots. Now, of course, you want consistent humidity in those water bottles to help bring those babies to this world. This particular process, since these are going to be outdoor, I decided to put the beans in the dirt and just leave them outside. Now, obviously on a sunny, warm day, it does really good. But overnight, on cool days like today, there's probably not too much humidity under those water bottles, which is okay. Will it slow down the process, the growth of the beans that's in the soil? Yeah, it's a good chance. Could it add an additional day or two to the them coming to this world, coming to the light? Yes, that's a big possibility as well. But that's okay. Um, it kind of, I'm gonna throw this in because I was gonna talk about this a later day. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm holding my phone. It kind of go along with the concept of, and I'm not knocking if you do this. You know, sometimes I watch people's videos and all that stuff, and they talk about, oh, I got burnt tips, and oh, look how beautiful green, dark green the leaves is, and all this other stuff. My plant's super healthy. You know what? And that's probably a factor for them. To me, that's not a factor. If you got light green leaves, dark green leaves, no burnt tips, a little bit of discoloration on a leaf or two, or none at all. To me personally, it's not a factor. And you may not agree. People say, oh, they're dark green, they're super healthy. That could be true. But if the plant's living, it's healthy enough, right? Because it's living. It didn't wilt over and die. So in my eye, it's healthy enough. And if you take back into ancient time, or any plant or tree that grows naturally, you'll, every single leaf is not going to be the same color. You're going to have some discoloration on every leaf. Not every leaf, but some leaves are going to have some discoloration. And that don't mean that your tree's not healthy. That don't mean that your rose bush isn't healthy. It's just that you have leaf with a discoloration. If you have burnt tips, okay. I mean, I push my plants, man. Some people go on a set regimen of, oh, you only can feed this much. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't want to feed the lockout, but I say all this, say that, man. Burnt tips doesn't bother me. I always push my plants to the max, man. You know, it's just what I do. It's part of my method. In my eyes, if you ain't pushing a plant, then you ain't gonna know its capabilities. If you ain't pushing the plant, I don't think you'll know the strength of what you have in front of you. But once again, those are my ideals, ideology, or however it's pronounced. That's how I do things, and that comes back to what I have here. These beings, as I say, was put in the earth, and yeah, it probably be a little slower for them to start, but that don't mean they won't finish up strong. I mean, these are going to be outdoor, so I want them to be subject to as much stress as possible. Because as they grow and mature, they're going to be dealing with the elements, right? Temperature swings, pests, things of that nature. So personally, I push my plants from when they go into the earth until they first come to the light. It's a consistent push. It's a consistent steps of strengthening my girls. And as I say, we don't have to agree. I mean, your process is yours. I respect yours, but this is mine. So I just want to show you that, kind of talk about it a little bit. Um, as I said, in my eyes, there's no right or wrong. It might be in yours, which is okay. It's my time, it's my money, it's my investment. So I do it my way, and respectfully, it's yours. So you do it your way, and we can agree to disagree on things, and we can take tips from each other and move accordingly. So I ain't gonna hold y'all long. We almost at the 10-minute mark, but I just want to kind of show y'all a couple new babies in the earth. Talk to you about what I'm doing. They once again they've been put in the earth outside, and they're gonna remain outside. They're not going inside for tender loving care. These girls is gonna be pushed to the max, man. So that was it. Just wanted to make a nice little video on this Sunday mid morning, kind of show y'all what's new around these parts. And y'all do me a favor, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and definitely come back to the channel, man. Continue to watch the growth and the process. And I love you guys, man. So until the next episode, you guys be safe in those streets. It's your folks. ULODG. I'm out. Peace.